Hi, my name is Harvey, and I'm passionate about weightlifting and mental health. I'm a senior at Rochelle Township High School, and I am a competitive Olympic weightlifter. My Olympic weightlifting journey started my freshman year, but my weightlifting journey started my 8th grade year. In 2018, I was diagnosed with anorexia nervosa, which is an eating disorder, and recovering from that was really hard for me. In order to recover, I had to learn how to reconnect my mind with my body, and in order to do that, I decided that I wanted to start weightlifting, but weightlifting to be strong, not weightlifting to be skinny. So I started hitting the gym, and I found a passion for it, and my grandpa started going to the gym with me. It taught me how to have a healthy relationship with my body and really focus on how I feel instead of how I look. I love the way how it's empowering, and it's really taught me that it's about the strength on the inside more so the outside, which is very ironic since Olympic weightlifting is a strength sport. But it's showed me that it's not just the men who are strong, but women can also be strong and empowering, which led me to create my small business, which is called Be Kind, Lift Heavy. It really started off as an Instagram account, and I wanted to track my weightlifting because it was super new to me. I was fresh out of the gates. I was the baby, the novice, and I would post my weightlifting every week and try to, look back and see how I was doing. And then over time, I had people reach out to me and ask about my eating disorder because it was public and I was willing to talk about it. And I started to turn that account into something more than just about me. It was about helping others through my experiences. I know many people struggle with body image, and it's hard. It's hard to talk about, it's hard to wake up and look in the mirror. But once you stop caring about what's in the mirror and start caring about how you treat other people, I think it really changes your perspective, and it does rub off on other people. I am passionate about weightlifting not only because of the competition that comes with it, and I'm a true competitor at heart. I'm passionate about it because the way it makes me feel about myself instead of the way I look. And I really like to stress that because I think so many of us think that we have to look a certain way because society says one thing, while people are going to constantly judge us no matter how we look. So why shouldn't we just be happy with ourselves and forget about what other people say? I've noticed that a lot of girls are scared to be strong, or they're scared to look masculine with weightlifting, which is totally a stereotype. And for whatever reason, I didn't care about that. And I just wanted to be strong. I didn't care what I looked like. As long as I was fueling my body properly and not hurting myself in the weight room, I wasn't scared of any of those things that other females are often scared of. And I really think that even at the time, I noticed that society really pushes women being thin, women eating a certain way, women weighing a certain weight. And for a while, I felt that I had to follow those standards, and that's what developed into an eating disorder at one point. And after recovering from my eating disorder, well, you never really recover. It's a battle every day. And after that, I totally switched directions. Instead of working out to be skinny, that's where my strong versus skinny mindset came from. I would rather be strong instead of skinny because being strong is so cool. It's awesome. But yeah, my grandpa, my brothers, my mom and dad, they really all helped me with my weightlifting journey. But it was really my brothers who got me in the gym because they're such great role models to me. They're kind, they're strong, they're smart. I wanted to be like them. And after a while, like I said, I picked it up on my own and it became my thing. And it's kind of cool. Now my brothers come and ask me questions about lifts, or we'll have little lift offs. So I started weightlifting after COVID in June of 2020. And the first thing was I got to meet a bunch of awesome people, which has given me a lot of connections. I got to meet the Olympic head coach, and we're actually buddies now. Mike Cachone, great guy. I've met a lot of friends through weightlifting. That first year really got me started. My first Illinois state meet was in Gurnee, and I won that meet, which was super awesome, and it kind of got my name on the board, and people started to recognize me, which was super cool. And then after that, we really got the opportunity to travel, which is, I love traveling. And so we went to Detroit for nationals in 2021. We just got back from Las Vegas in July of last year, 2022. Yeah, it's given me the opportunity to pursue a college that I'm very excited about. My coach, Dr. Brandon Maley, he is the professor of kinesiology at Northern Illinois over in DeKalb. And together, right now, we're working on creating a weightlifting team for the school, which they had one at one point, but it never followed through. We've been working out the flaws in the program, and we've been working on the logistics, such as program pay, how we're gonna be able to offer this to the community, how we're gonna run this through the school, and just all the things that need to happen in order to make this really go through. And I am so excited because this is something I'm passionate about, and I want to be able to share this opportunity and all the awesome experiences weightlifting has given me. Yeah, the community is something that I desperately needed at the time from recovering from an eating disorder. It really separated me from a lot of people, but community is awesome. Everyone supports each other. With my brand, a lot of my consumers are weightlifters, and it's awesome. Like, I buy their things, and everyone seems to have their own little side gig. Yeah, they feel like a family to me. So I created a clothing line, and my website is also a blog. It shows all of my Instagram posts. I have a daily quote. There is resources such as the National Eating Disorder Association, Suicide Helpline, the weightlifting organization, USAW, and it really just captures all my values in one place. And yeah, I love it. All my merchandise, I actually started making t-shirts, and I made my first ever product, and people have been so supportive. And for every product, or for all the proceeds, 10% is donated to the National Eating Disorder Association. We have proudly raised around $300, which is about $3,000 in merchandise sold, which is awesome. I could care less about the profit. I'm all in it for the donations, and just being able to wear around something that says "Be kind, lift heavy." I love it. It's a part of who I am, and I hope others get the message, and I hope that the younger generations have people to look up to. So the blog has been beneficial and important to me because honestly, I've gotten a lot of questions and concerns from people reaching out to me privately, talking about how they think they might be experiencing an eating disorder, or that some of the sad ones were that they wake up hating themselves because of how they look. And as unfortunate as it is, it's not uncommon. Just a lot of people don't reach out for help. And for me, by creating these blogs about something that I have experienced, unfortunately, but almost fortunately, because I'm able to help other people, I always have that mindset of, as long as one person can benefit from this, I should do it. And so I've shared about how I knew I had an eating disorder, what it was like, the struggles I went through recovering, and a lot of people have reached out, thanked me, told me that I've stopped them from committing suicide, which has been very deep to me. Yeah, it's very humbling and honoring to be that person to somebody, and I want to continue to keep doing that, knowing that people are reading and reaching out, because it's going through mental illness or any struggle, no one should go through alone. And even if it's just me, I want to be that person that people can reach out to and feel that it's going to be confidential, that she's a safe place, that she's going to listen and hear me. A lot of the times when I am listening, it throws me back to times where I've been through situations like that, and it pains me because they're hard, they're really hard. And oftentimes, not a lot of people have a support team. It's hard to talk to your parents, it's hard to talk to your kids, it's hard to talk to a teacher, a coworker, a coach. But what really encourages me to write these blogs is that people are benefiting from them, and even just knowing that one person is having a better day from reading a few cheesy inspirational quotes or a deep paragraph about suicidal depression thoughts, it's really honoring to me, and it makes me want to keep going, and it often motivates me to keep going. It's nice to know you're not alone, and I've reached out to other people and they've reached back out to me. It's kind of come full circle. I want to continue to keep doing this and trying to help as many people as I can. My advice to anyone who is going through any struggle at all, physical, mental health, family, anything, is to keep going and do what makes you happy in the moment and do things that you will thank yourself for in the future. It is okay to struggle, and telling people that you're struggling, it's okay. It's not a sign of weakness. You're not going to be judged. Society tells us to hide our feelings, and to that I say F society. Sorry, that's not PG. But keep doing you and making it through the day. I really love this quote. I almost got it tattooed. The sun will set and it'll rise again tomorrow, and then it's a new day. And I've really taken that to heart. No matter how bad today is, how dark outside it is, how dark outside it is in your head, go to bed, you'll wake up and the sun's back up and it's a fresh start. Going through a hard time alone is not a good experience. It's never fun. So if you have a strong support system, which not everyone does, but if you're fortunate enough to have one, lean on them. It's okay to lean on others. And like I said, just keep going, keep fighting. Tomorrow's a new day, and it will come to an end at some point. You got this.